Cannonball Run or Smokey and the Bandit?
Oh, Smokey and the Bandit.
Really?
Yeah.
No way!
Oh, wait, no, you know what?
Driving around, you got Jackie Chan, you're driving around in an ambulance?
Dean Martin and Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah!
You're right, Cannonball Run.
Cannonball Run, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
all we have to do is learn how to race like a badass.
But if we are going to stunt drive, we're gonna need a stunt driver.
Here he is.
How's it going, gentlemen?
Dude, it's a real life baby driver.
Driving in circles, but with style.
You are Dash and Wolf from Stunt Ranch.
Yes, sir, I am.
Dash, thanks for coming
Jason,
out,
nice
man.
to meet you.
Yeah, and just for the record, you're how old?
12 years old.
And you have been professionally stunt driving real cars for how long?
About 2.5 years.
You know, quarter of his life, give or take. No big deal.
I can't even drive stick. So,
Let's talk about the basics of stunt driving. The first thing I think most people don't realize is every time you see any car in any movie doing any stunts, those are not just off-the-shelf cars, right?
Some of the times they can be, but the majority of the time it's a modified car, so the driver can tell it exactly what they want it to do. If they want a certain turning angle, so they can make really tight turns, like if the Italian Job, they had very tight turns in Italy, put roll bars in it, if they're gonna flip the cars with them in it, get the shot of the actors coming out of the car and stuff like that.
Now in this case, this Miata came from our friends over at Dashub, and we delivered it to you guys as is, but you guys made a whole bunch of changes, including knocking out the windshield, which I thought was a nice touch.
Yes, we have given it a roll bar, some racing harnesses, racing wheel, shift knob.
you
We've
put a
com-
racing wheel in here? Nice. And a different shift knob, you were saying?
Yes, that's an aluminum shift knob. Completely gutted the dashboard, given it a hard top, and we've welded the differential. So normally you're driving a car, the wheels have to move at different speeds and different distances. Like one wheel on the outside is moving 9 feet, the other one's moving 7 feet. So now we've forced it so the wheels have to move at the exact same speed.
Everything is totally fixed.
Yes, sir.
You turned this from a basic Miata into a stunt machine.
Yes. However, everything under the hood is completely stock. No modifications there.
So I noticed you also put, is that a 5-point harness for the
That is a
seatbelt?
6-point harness.
So wait, what are the 6 points?
Okay, so 2 in between your legs, 1 on each side, and 2 from the top.
And then the idea is if you do collide with something or you do get flipped all around, more of that weight is distributed all the way around
Yes.
through your body.
That's
Helps
way
your man
better
parts a little
than that's way better than just the one here and the one here.
Yes.
And you look like a
Very
crash
much
test dummy when you're all flying
Yeah.
forward like that.
And I noticed that you're wearing a whole bunch of safety gear. I assume this is like fire retardant stuff, or what is
Yes, this is a completely fire retardant suit brought to us by our friends at Alpine Stars. Be sure to check them out. They make incredible
Just slip that
clothes.
one in there, it's good.
Feels like I'm wearing pajamas. Great stuff.
Awesome. We just watched you come in tearing through the course. You were doing spinning out U-turns and you did donuts. I don't know the names of any of this stuff.
Each of those was a different technique, right?
Yes.
Okay, it wasn't all just
Well, some of it was using the same basic maneuver, but the majority of it was, okay, I'm gonna make a different turn here.
all right. One of the first ones that you noticed was you were doing this kind of donut type thing.
Yes.
What is that called?
That's called a donut.
Hold a
It's
donut.
good. It's good. It's you're
it is.
natural. You're
It's
natural.
a crazy word.
I thought it was going to be like the triple Lindy or something like that, but no, it's just the
No,
donut.
the Armageddon.
The Armageddon. Yeah.
Of everything you did, is the easiest to just spin donuts in a single spot?
No. I mean, that's relatively easy, but if you have a barrel in the middle that you're just trying to get closer and closer to, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
I don't think we're going to be judging how close we can get to the barrel. I think our whole effort is going to be not dying.
So, or taking anyone out with us. Okay, so talk us through what are the things we need to know to pull off the spinning around the barrel maneuver?
You need to know how to clutch kick, which
Okay,
you...
talk me through it.
Yes,
Talk
I'm
me
going to talk you through it. So you hold in the clutch, you rev the car up, and then you very quickly release the clutch.
Okay.
So that forces the rear wheels to spin even if you're driving, and then that will spin you out. So you just need to know how to do a simple spin out.
So, okay, so spin out, it's the back wheels that are spinning, front wheels
Yeah.
are just steering, right? And so the idea
Yes.
is the back wheels are spinning enough that they kind of become frictionless and they sort of just coast
Yes.
over
just like
the
with
dirt.
Yes.
centripetal force.
Right.
Just throwing you in kind of a circle.
Well, you still have to have a lot of forward momentum or else you're just gonna stop and do what's called a burnout, which is you stay in the same place but the rear wheels are spinning.
Got it.
So in order to do that, you have to come at it 5 to 10 miles an hour faster than you would normally do it if you're just grip driving.
Oh, so if you know you're gonna spin out, you speed up a little bit.
Yes.
Rather, see, my instinct would be to slow down.
Well, because think about it, once you need that extra speed because the moment that you start spinning out the tires, they're no longer providing
Yeah.
meaningful force forward,
Yeah,
right?
there's
So
no
you have
friction
to
there.
have the rear of the car going out and the front of the car is still going forward.
And so about how many miles an hour should I have in my mind? Let's say I just wanted to kind of just do one donut.
You could be going anywhere from 8 miles an hour to 20 or even 60 miles an hour.
Oh, geez.
We'll stick with 8,
We're just
maybe?
sticking at 8. That works.
8's good. I'm good with
Start
8.
you guys on 8.
How will I know if I've overdone it on the turn? 'Cause first of all, I'm assuming I'm the one who's going to drive since you don't even know how to drive a stick.
Yeah, I'll be here. Trevor's actually here. We're gonna make some drinks.
No, you're going to be in the cockpit. I've never tried this before. I think I understand the fundamentals. You just want enough momentum that you could complete the circle, and at some point you rev it. And is this all in first gear, or do you do
Oh
this?
yes, you stay in first gear.
Everything is in first
Yeah,
gear.
unless you're doing a little bit higher speed stuff, you can go to second.
No, no,
But
first will
with-
be fine.
With second gear, you're not going to be in the power band.
Okay.
Plus, we've made a couple changes to the differential.
What is the power band? I don't know what the power band
Oh,
is.
power band. Okay, power band is the section of the RPM that's giving you the most power.
Oh, got
so
it.
on this car,
Okay.
it's about 3,000 RPM to 7,000 RPM is where you start to redline
But
it.
so
and
so
you
don't
do that.
don't be afraid of revving the engine good and hot.
No, we've made a couple changes to the differential, the gearing ratio.
Yep.
So that means that you can go faster and not have to shift.
And one thing that we should mention about drifting in a car is that you're going to want something with a low center of gravity, right?
Preferably not something like a Jeep.
Okay, oh, hold on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Them's fighting words. All right, so any tips, any things I should keep in my head the whole time we're doing this?
It's not serious. If you mess up, you'll try again.
Is there like a particular, like, do we turn it like 35 degrees or 50 degrees or 90? How much do we turn the wheel in order to get that donut going?
If you've started turning, you actually don't need to steer. The wheels could be straight ahead of you. But
Just
we're
let
gonna
Jesus do it.
Jesus take the wheel. No. You still make sure the wheel is doing what you want it to do. And I'm going to teach you about this other thing called counter steer,
Okay.
where you turn the wheel the opposite direction of the drift
Got
so
it.
you can stay in the drift. Because if you turn the wheels towards the direction of the
You-
drift,
you're just gonna spin out
you're gonna
and
spin
stop,
out
Turning
and
into the skid.
Yes,
yeah, turning
yes.
into the skid, exactly.
So that'll be like you get started and off to the right and you feel it spinning, then you're gonna tweak it to the left so that you're still going?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
And then once you've kind of straightened out and you've lost the drift,
Okay.
then you steer the other way.
What if we spin out and then somebody hits us with like a red shell?
What?
All right, as I understand it, we're going into it between 8 and 15 miles per hour. You do the clutch kick,
Right?
turn the wheel, start to slide, do a little correction to turn into the slide.
Counter steer.
Counter steer.
Yes.
And then we just keep that up until we've gone 360 degrees.
Just about. And a little more if
It's
you'd
gonna
like
be
to.
simple.
It's
We're gonna
super
get it first
easy.
try. All right, Dash, we'll try to make you proud.
All right, awesome.
Yeah, we'll try not to die.
All right, Dash, if we screw anything up, just yell at us.
I most certainly will.
Communications officer.
We'll see you in the ER.
It is 103 degrees.
Is it really?
And there is no AC. We are in a car I've never driven before.
We got a half pack of cigarettes, a full tank of gas.
Hit it, right?
Hit it.
All right, I'm digging that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Nothing for me to really grab onto.
There's no oh shit handle, is
There's
there?
no oh shit handle.
Okay, all right, here we go. I can't believe you don't know how to drive a stick, huh?
I don't.
Okay.
What, that's how you take off?
Yes. That's it. Look, we're doing donuts.
Yay!
We're doing donuts. We did it.
Donuts.
USA.
USA.
Okay, all right.
Modern road.
Okay, so here, I'm gonna come in. I'm gonna try to peel out the way he did
Okay.
at the beginning. And I guess
Clutch kick.
clutch kick. Oh, I need to practice the clutch kicks, right?
Clutch kick,
Okay.
yep.
All right, how did he say to do the clutch kick?
He said, put down the clutch,
Yeah.
rev
it,
up the engine, and then pop the clutch really quickly.
Okay,
Like
well-
you're trying to do a wheelie on a motorcycle.
Okay, so here, I'm just gonna start, this is just peeling out for test 1.
Okay. Whoa! That felt like a pretty good clutch
Give it
kick,
your all.
right?
There's nothing around you.
What's that?
Give it your all. There's nothing around you.
Give it your all, there's nothing around you. He's unimpressed, okay. All right, here we go, let's try it again. Okay, ready?
Okay.
All right, this time I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna clutch kick it.
Oh, while you're going. While
Yeah.
you're okay.
Right.
Good,
So,
good. Yep.
all right, rev it. Whoa! Was that better?
Much better.
All right, this time.
Gun it before you get to the barrel, not completely 100 feet away.
Okay, Roger. All right, here we go.
Gotcha.
This is harder than I thought. This is gonna be harder than I thought.
No, you're almost ready for Fury Road, man.
Whoa!
Shiny and chrome!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! That was a lot of power! That was a lot of power! Okay, all right, I think I got it, All right, you ready? Here we go.
Witness me!
I killed it.
You killed it.
I killed the car. Okay, all right. All right, here we go. All right, counter steer. All right, here we go, counter. Ready, and counter steer.
Yeah.
Doing donuts.
Yes.
Doing donuts.
Yes.
Doing donuts.
You got it.
We did motherfucking donuts. Yeah.
That was hard.
Holy shit. That was fucking awesome. Did you break your hand? You punched a barrel and you bloodied your knuckles. Oh, God.
I was in the moment. I was feeling it.
That was so much better than I thought. Oh, okay, so it really is the kind of thing, like that counter steer, like otherwise you're just gonna swing out, right?
Yeah.
And so you really are kind of fighting against that spin at all times. Okay. Oh, man. Holy cow. Dash. Dash, that was amazing. Did I do it? Did I do it right?
I think you did. Well, almost.
Dash, that was amazing.
You make it look so easy
Oh
and
my
just kind
God.
of carefree and casual. But when you're in there, in the car, it's another story altogether.
It's super
Most
overwhelming.
certainly,
So one thing that I'm so glad you made clear is that what did you call it? Counter steering?
Counter steer, yes.
Yeah, that is a much more challenging and involved process than I thought. Originally, because when you're playing on a game stick or whatever, you're just like, yeah, kind of half turn, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
But this one, like you could feel yourself start to fishtail and you're like, too much, and you go the opposite direction.
You do
Yes.
actually have to kind of intuit and feel what the car's doing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's why you spun out.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Number of times.
And kill the engine.
Also, you were counter steering a little too much, so you were making really wide donuts, like a 200-foot area.
Yeah.
So,
if I was more precise, I'd be just a little tiny
yeah, the
pinwheel.
problem with doing that is if you have something in the middle, you'll probably counter steer the wrong way because you can't see all the dust.
Yeah.
And you'll swing around and spin out and hit the barrel.
Yeah, well, we didn't hit the barrel because this guy decided to pull Brian Brushwood and mess up his hand.
No, I'm fine. Just like the first layer of skin. It's
you
good.
definitely punched off your skin onto that.
I did. I was a little caught up in the moment.
I believe it. Yeah!
That was hard.
Where can we catch more of your beautiful face?
StuntScience.tv.
Yeah, dude. Dude, cannot thank you enough. That was a total blast.
Yeah,
Yep.
let's do more.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna keep driving. Keep driving. All right, true story. It was 103 degrees all day. We had practically no shade. We were covered head to toe in dust and grit. We were not capable of standing in that heat, even long enough to thank our friends over at Dashub.
Oh yeah, I thought we were gonna die.
Yeah.
I thought our crew was literally like The Walking Dead.
That's right. But we should take a moment to not only thank our friends over at the Stunt Ranch, but of course our friends over at Dashub for giving us the Miata to turn into this stunt driving beast.
Yes, not only did they give us the Miata, but they also gave us the car that we blew up in that one episode.
Fire in the hole! Wow! Wow! That was pretty great.
That was pretty great. But we didn't name the Miata.
Oh, you know what? Okay, let's start now. It'll be a few months till we start actually calling it this, but for right now, in the comments, everybody should start arguing over what the official Montorogue stunt driving vehicle should be called.
Yes, it was a gross oversight on our part, but if you want your own stunt vehicle or any vehicle, you can sign up for free quickly at dashub.com.
Yeah, okay, so you remember back when we did Hacking the System, we talked about what a good value it is to get your car at auction. The problem with that is, yes, you could get a very affordable vehicle, they're reliable, it's a smart way to do it, but auctions are all over the place and you can't go to all of them. Dashub makes it easy. They connect you to over 150,000 vehicles of all varieties, whether it's for work, whether it's for pleasure, whether it's if you need a beater to blow up or if you need reliable transportation to get to work. There's nothing better than that feeling of winning an auction with our friends over at Dashub.
They have motorcycles, cars, boats, tractors, vans, buses, you name it.
And it's 100% free to sign up. You can peruse all of that stuff, but do us a favor and let them know that, actually, we don't have a promo code because they're not paying us. But thanks for the cars though, guys. That's pretty great.